gang, hey foodie gang. Happy New Year's Eve. How is everyone doing today? I'm sorry I'm late, you guys, but I am here. We are going to be cooking as per usual on this channel, and you're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank, Season 3, Episode 102. And as you guys know, it is almost a new year. But before we get up out of 2024, I want to make breakfast with you guys one more time. Before we hop over into the new year, hit the like button on your way in, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with your friends. We are going to be making breakfast for New Year's Eve. So we're going to make waffles, turkey sausage, and eggs, sunny side up. But let me walk you guys through all of my ingredients. I have my milk here. We're also going to be making a glaze for the waffles. So we got our milk here. We got our pancake waffle mix. So with this mix, you can make pancakes or waffles, and the instructions are on the back of the bag. Because if you're making waffles, you have to add a little bit extra. We have our turkey sausage here. We got our turkey sausage here. And I know y'all heard that rolling around. We have eggs. We are going to make 2 sunny side up eggs. And then the other egg is for our waffle mix. And shout out to Kendall in the building. We have a little bit of sprinkles here. You guys, we are going to make our waffles look very festive with our sprinkles. And we're also going to make a glaze for our waffles, just so that we can, so that we can welcome in 2025. I have some powdered sugar here. This is going to be for our glaze. And then I got some butter here. I got a little bit of butter. And then I also have a little bit of, this butter is cold. And I have some softened butter here to put on top of the waffles. And Kendall knows that this is going to be a good meal. So they already said that looks good. So that's why, Thomas, because they've been here before. They know what it is. Okay, I also have my waffle maker back here. This is another kitchen gadget that I would encourage y'all to invest in. A waffle maker is so much fun. I also have a mini heart-shaped waffle maker, and then I have a regular size waffle maker. Okay, you guys, it is the morning. Y'all know I'll be a little bit discombobulated, but we are going to be cooking today. So, shout out to everybody in the building. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. And Jack said, it's like I can smell it, bruh. How? You know what? When they roll out Smell-O-Vision, Chef Big Bank wants to be the pioneer. And Rooted said, hey, 907 goodies in the foodie gang, happy new year. And Kendall, you ain't got to explain yourself, because we know what you're talking about, okay? When you're over here at 907 goodies, we only are making good food. That's why it's 907 goodies. But let me get up out the chat, and let me get started on making this food. Okay, the first thing that we're going to start with is going to be the glaze. I keep wanting to call it icing and frosting, but icing, frosting, and glaze are all different terms. And that is why baking is so complicated. Let me get my handy. Woo! Let me get my notebook out here. I write down all my recipes. And so, I'm sorry I'm late, you guys, but I'm here. And El Cheapo is in the building. What's going on, El Cheapo? She said, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yes, turn on the notifications, because I'm going live randomly. And I'm dropping pre-recorded content every Wednesday. Now let me come a little bit closer to you guys so that you guys can see what's going on. And let me know if y'all can see everything okay. And Jinx Am I saying it right? He said, hey, I found you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know I was late. I have a really random schedule, but so thank you guys so much for rocking with your girl. We got our bowl here, and we're gonna put powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla extract, which I forgot. Okay, so when you're making this glaze, icing, whatever you, or yeah, glaze, when you're making this glaze, you can shift your flour if you want to, and that's just to get all the lumps out. I am not gonna shift my flour just because, but you can. You know, if you meet someone who is a real baker, I am not a baker, and I'll let y'all know that they are gonna shift their flour. Yes, double tap the screen, hit the like button. Let's get this going strong in the algorithm. Okay, but one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give my powdered sugar a stir, because sometimes it can have like lumps and clumps in here. So I'm gonna give my powdered sugar a stir and break up all those clumps. Like I said, if you want to, you can shift your flour. It is totally up to you, and I think it kind of depends on how much time you got. And Malaysia, hey. And Kendall said, I have to go. I will hopefully be on your next live. Yes, I will be back here cooking. And I'm going to get my measuring spoon out. When you are doing desserts or you're baking it or anything like that, you have got to measure everything out. It's very, very serious. But when you're cooking, you can kind of freehand stuff. So I'm just going to put a little bit of milk in here. But yes, when you're baking or you're making sweets, you have to really like follow the directions. And I think like for me, that's what was so hard about baking. It's like it's so precise, and I'm used to it when I'm just cooking. You know, you can put a little bit of this in there, a little bit of that. You can kind of fix it. You can't do that with baking. You have to really know what each ingredient does. But we got our icing here. And I put 3 tablespoons of milk in there. I keep saying icing, glaze. Glaze. Rooted agrees. He said, yes, baking is very precise on measurement. It definitely is, and that's why I gravitate more towards cooking, because cooking is not as precise as baking. And if you're cooking something and it needs more salt, you can just add in more salt or more seasoning and it'll be fine. When you are baking, you can't do that. You gotta restart. And so, I have my glaze right here. You guys can kind of see it. I'm just gonna give it a quick stir. And you can add any type of extract that you want in here and it'll change the flavor. I'm going to use vanilla extract. So, shout out to the 8 people for hitting the like button. And hey, ASMR, and thank you so much, Rooted Essential Oils. Y'all make sure y'all head over to his YouTube channel and check it out. If you're someone that wants to know more about essential oils and wants, you know, to live, he living life the right way. Super healthy. He got his oils and all that stuff. So go check his channel out. And, okay, so with vanilla extract, you don't want to just eyeball it. You want to measure it out. And so, like I said, everything with baking is about a measurement. Yeah, it's definitely not like cooking where you can just go and like put a little bit of this, a little bit of that in there. No, you cannot do that with baking. And I was reading online, and someone was saying that they have vanilla extract that is clear, which I've never seen that before, but he's on the article I was reading, he said he likes to use that, or they, because I don't really know if it was a woman or a man, they like to use clear vanilla extract so it doesn't turn their glaze like an off color. But I have, you know, regular color vanilla extract. So there we go. There's our glaze for our waffles. And I don't normally do this when I'm cooking or making a icing for the or glaze for the waffles. But because it is New Year's, I do want things to look very, very festive. And Rudy said, thank you, 907, for the shout out. You know, of course. And I feel like we need to support each other more in life. Yeah, we just need to support each other. But y'all do what y'all want to do. Okay. Let me get some water. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. And Rudy said, yes, I've used the clear extract before. I never knew that they had that. Honestly, this is the first time I'm ever hearing of it. And that's why I say, you know, keep an open mind because there's so much to learn about food. And that is one of the things I absolutely love about food. And, you know, the food industry is like there's so much to learn. And it's like you're never going to learn everything. And I don't know about you guys, but some of the jobs I've had, I'm just gonna put some plastic wrap over this icing, just so that nothing gets into it. One of the things I will say, like when I worked a job and I just didn't feel like there was room for growth or anything else to learn, I would become kind of like bored. Like when I worked in customer service. And you know, like, it was just kind of boring to me because it's like, there's not much more you can learn. But with the healthcare field and cooking, I really like it because there's more to learn. There's more places that you can go. Oh, and shout out to the 15 rubies. Thank you so much. I was over here talking and I missed who sent it. But thank you so much. And I really appreciate the support. If you were here during our Christmas marathon, we was cooking up in here, and shout out to everybody for the support. And ASMR said, I love sandalwood oil and lavender, also frankincense. Yes, those are all good. And hey, Hawk, how are you doing? Happy New Year's Eve to everyone in the building. Can you guys believe it is about to be 2025. So, before we get to the new year, I was like, I need to go live and make New Year's Eve breakfast. So, we're going to be making waffles, sausage, Sunnyside of eggs, and then we've already made the icing for the waffles. Now, we're going to get on to the waffle mix. I promise y'all. I do be cooking over here. I know I'll be talking a lot though. But how's everyone doing? How are you guys feeling about 2025? Are you feeling positive about it? Or are you feeling, you know, like how y'all feel about 2025? Let me know. Okay. So let me get, you know what I need? Let me get organized. I'm like, let me get organized. That's what needs to happen here. And ASMR said, Happy New Year, a new year, out with the old, in with the new, hun. Yes. I just feel like life is passing by so fast, you know? Like, we really gotta cherish those moments with our kids and with the people that we love. And we gotta focus on what's important. Because before you know it, it's a whole new year. And all that drama you was a part of, it ain't gonna matter. And Rudy said, I'm a little skeptical for 2025 because of the president. But there's a whole nother story here in America. I just pray for peace and enlightenment. And Jinx is absolutely right. Life is short. And Hawk said, I just don't know about it, but I think this is going to be a full on revelation. Okay. Rudy said he finna hold on. He don't trust y'all. Okay. So I'm making my waffle mix. But you know what, y'all? No matter what, we gotta just say we gonna be okay. We gonna be okay, y'all. The world's not gonna end. It was supposed to end in 2012. We're gonna be alright no matter what. And no matter who is in office. We're gonna be alright. Okay? It honestly, I would say it can't get no worse, but I'm like, it really can. And ASMR said, yes, peace. Life is fly by too fast. Amen. Yes. So we got 2 cups of waffle mix going in here. You know what? Before I got on here, I don't know if you guys know who this YouTuber is. I was watching Anton Daniels. He has a Millionaire Morning Show. And I was watching a little bit of it. And he was pretty much talking. He talks about politics on the Millionaire Morning Show. And so I got my little politics. Got my little, my lesson in. And he's kind of just like doing a lot of reporting on the president and the cabinet pick and all of that stuff. And so it's funny that Rudy and Essential Oils mentioned the president. You know, one thing I can say, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So that's all that can be said about that. It's going to be what it's going to be. And people don't like when I say that. It's going to be what it's going to be. But it's true. Like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Okay, so we're going to put some cold water in here. See, I'll get carried away with reading the chat, and I'll be forgetting I'm supposed to be cooking. Yeah. Okay, so I have my waffle mix in there. I put in an egg. I put in cold water. And I'm going to put a little bit of oil. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in there. And then Hawk said, right, whether we like it or not. Yeah, y'all, it's going to be all right. We gonna make it. And I think that's kind of what people don't talk about. It's like, how we going to make it? Everybody just sounds so hopeless. Y'all, it's going to be okay. Everybody just like, the world's over, but no, it's not over. It's never over, especially if you got kids. Okay, so I'm going to put some vegetable oil in there. And y'all, I have to read the back of the bag too, because I'll be forgetting the ingredients. But in my defense, I have a lot of recipes in my mind. Like, I have a lot of measurements, a lot of recipes, like, floating around my brain. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, Jinx said, nah, I be needing to tell myself that I'm 23 years old, young, or 23 years young, and all I do is stress myself out, but I just got to keep one foot in front of the other. And I think that's very true. Like, there's just a lot of stress that we put on ourselves. And I remember when I worked at Goodwill, you know, I think I was like going to culinary school and had picked up a job at Goodwill. And one of the women I met, she was from Africa. And she was saying that she was getting ready to move back to Africa because she felt like life was too stressful here in America. And I was like, she was like, it's so stressful here. You know, you gotta work, work, work. You gotta worry about retirement, and then you just you're stressed out until the end. And she was like, in Africa, this is all allegedly because I've never been to Africa, but I'm telling y'all what she told me. She was like saying, like in Africa, you just have your family, you get your property, and you be chilling. It's not like super stressful like it is here in America. And I was like, oh, you know, that makes sense because, like, um, Jinx said, it's stressful. And that's why I say at the end of the day, you gotta just be like, I'm gonna be okay, no matter what happens. Hawk said, nobody said it would be easy. And that's what I think about too, Hawk. Like, when I think, like, oh, life is so hard and all that stuff, well, I'm like, well, who said it was gonna be easy? Who said that everything was just gonna go a-okay? I'm gonna put a little bit more mix in here because I see it's kind of runny. I think I put too much water. But Jinx said I'm going to Africa. Yeah. Okay, so if you follow the instructions on the back of the bag and you feel like your mix is too runny for waffles, it probably is. Just add a little bit more mix. Kind of like, you know, play it by sight. So if you're cooking and you see something that's not gonna work, try to save it. Save it. Save yourself. And Jinx said, I'm going to Africa. But yeah, this was like, it's very stressful. But I think a lot of it is stress that we put on ourselves, trying to like achieve all this stuff. You just gotta be happy that to be existing and all that. Okay. So we got our waffle mix done, ready to go. We're gonna put this off to the side. And okay, so we got our waffle mix done. We got our icing, and then we have our sprinkles or our glaze, and then we got our sprinkles. Let me grab a lid for the waffles. And okay, the next thing that we're gonna work on is getting our sausage on the stove and cooking. Yes, we're gonna get our waffles, our sausage on the stove and cooking. We are gonna get our waffle maker heated up and plugged in, and we're gonna start cooking, y'all. We are gonna start cooking. And then is the sausage that we are going to use. I like to kind of cut mine down so that it cooks a little bit better and I get crispy edges. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. When you open this package of when you open this package of sausage, there is going to be a little bit of water in the bottom. So just be mindful of that. When I open it, I like to be over the sink. Just so that it doesn't make a mess. And ASMR said, life can be very hard. It's true. And if we say positive, maybe we feel not too stressed and distract ourselves sometimes. Things don't always go the way we want. I totally agree with that. And I honestly feel like plants never work out. And then I kind of wonder, well, is it meant to be that way? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But life is definitely hard. We need to have a little bit, we need to have more grace with people and a little bit more understanding when people fall on hard times. Because it only takes a second, honestly, for things to turn around for you and to change for you. So I'm just gonna cut my sausage down, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in the bottom of my pan, so that, and then I'm gonna get my turkey sausage onto the stove. We are gonna get our waffle maker plugged in, and we're gonna start cooking here, foodie gang. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make my sausage and then my waffle at the same time. And then I think I'll save the eggs for last, just because once the eggs are done, we gotta be eating them. So, yes, there we go. Another cooking session with Chef Big Bang. It is New Year's Eve, and I just wanted to get one more breakfast in before we go to the new year. So, here we go. Down. I'll put a little bit of oil down. And then this is the waffle mix that I am using. I'm going to put this away. My little drawer right here. Man down, man down. Okay, so this, I did take a day off. I took Monday off, and we are back today with New Year's Eve breakfast. On Sunday, we have the Foodie Gang food panel here, and we just talked about random topics. So check that out, and then tomorrow I'm going to be releasing pre-recorded content on my YouTube channel. And then we got our waffle mix here. I'm going to plug in the waffle maker, and we're finna get down to business. Down to business. Okay. What I like to do when I make waffles, I like to have a tray under the waffle machine so that if I have anything that spills over, if I do have any like waste that I have, it'll go onto the pan as opposed to like a surface. But, and then day one walk said make it a feast, something like that, something like that. But happy New Year's Eve. We are making breakfast today. We are going to be having waffles, turkey sausage, and eggs. And then for the waffles, I made an icing, or sorry, I made a glaze. And then I have these festive, like silver and gold sprinkles. So, there we go, y'all. So it's going to be an exciting one. I just plugged the waffle maker in, and we're going to start making some waffles here shortly. I got my turkey sausage on right here. And yeah, y'all. And then look at this. Okay, so instead of me having to like go over to the drawer and dig around for the utensil that I need, I saw another YouTuber do this one. Well, this is a great idea. So I have these utensils on the countertop, and you know, as this channel grows and I get, you know, more into making these cooking videos, I am going to be making like small adjustments just to make these cooking videos run smoother. So stay tuned for the glow up. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and join the channel and become a member. So when I make my turkey sausage, I like them to have a little color on there. I like them to be like, I would say crispy, you know what I'm saying? So, you always want to use a ladle if you're making waffles or pancakes. And Rudin said, yes, crispy. Yeah, I like it to have a little bit of crisp. I'm going to turn my pan down, though, because they're cooking kind of quick. I'm going to put a little bit more oil, not too much, just a little bit. Just so it doesn't dry out. And then I got my waffle maker here. When you're using a waffle maker, let me show you guys. You want to have some type of spray, like vegetable oil spray or something, so that you can spray the waffle maker, so that your waffles don't stick. And then there's a dial on top where you can like set how hot you want your waffle maker to be. For me, I like my waffles to be like crispy on the outside. If you like your waffles to be more on the softer side, then you want to put your dial on min, or there's a minimum and a max. For me, I'm gonna put mine somewhere in the middle, because I don't want it to be like burnt on the outside, but I do want it to be crispy. And then it's going to spray that. Okay, when you are cooking, the first one is never perfect, in my opinion. Because you got to like learn, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. I'm just going to close it. Let it do its thing. So, I'm making a waffle, you know, for my baby, Ava. Speaking of Ava, she has a YouTube channel called Ava's Playtime. On her YouTube channel, she is a gymnast, so we do a lot of gymnastics on there. And she just started competing this year. So, I've been documenting that process. We just have a lot of like fun videos. She'll go to the park all the time. And she does like, you know, like the dancing trends that you guys be seeing on TikTok and stuff. Ava does those little dancing trends, and she has done some makeup, so it was just a lot of fun over there for children. It literally is Ava's playtime, and so we have tons of videos. We love to cook together. Ooh, Rudy said I just made waffles yesterday from scratch. Oh, and you guys, Rudy is a chef. So, but on his YouTube channel, he's talking about essential oils. But he's also a chef, and he be cooking as well. So, my sausages are done. So, I'm going to turn this pan off and just let it sit here. And we are working on our waffles. And I have my plates right back here. So, I got the pink plate for Ava. And it's saying ready. Let's see. You see how it says like it's ready, but it's still pretty like blonde in my opinion, not crispy. I'm going to go a little bit longer because I like my waffles to be like, have like that dark color and to be crispy on the outside. You guys, I really love breakfast. Every Saturday we do the Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast, where I will do the same thing or something similar, and I'll be making breakfast, but the live chat is members only. So join the channel for so many amazing perks, and you know, become a part of the foodie gang for real, for real. So we have some butter to put on there, and we have our waffle mix back here. And then we have our icing that we are just going to drizzle on top. And then we're going to put some sprinkles on there. And it's going to be good. Okay, so for Ava's waffle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it just so it'll be a little bit easier for my baby to eat. I'm going to cut it and make it look super, super pretty. We are going to cut it. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to actually get another waffle set up. So we are ready to eat here pretty soon, foodies. Get that waffle set up, ready to go. And I'm going to switch these pans out just because this pan right here is going to be for my eggs. And the sausages are pretty much done. We're going to hop back over here to Ava's waffle and get this one set up. Ava is not awake yet. You guys know it is Christmas break. She has been staying up late and waking up even later. So, but you know, during the school year and with her gymnastics and stuff, with her competing, she's a busy little kid. So I kind of just have been letting her do her thing on winter break or Christmas break, winter break, whatever you want to call it. I kind of just been letting her do her thing because I know once her competition schedule starts heating back up, she's going to be super, super busy again. And I'm going to turn on this pan for the eggs and let that just start getting kind of hot. these ones are for Ava. So this is my New Year Eve waffles for Ava, and then I cut her waffles up. I put some of the icing on there. I'm gonna give her some sausage, and then put her food in the microwave so that when she does get up, this is what she is eating. And Ava does not like eggs, so I'm not even gonna play around with her and give her some eggs. But yes, this is for the little one. So this is her New Year's Eve breakfast. But now, Foodie Gang, we finna start working on ours. So that's for the little one. Just get this cleaned up over here. There's a lot going on over here. Okay. So. Something in here. Crumb or something. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of butter in our pan, as well as some oil. And when this gets hot, we're going to put our eggs on here. Let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. And I got 2 eggs right here. I'm going to put it over here on this side. Let's see what's going on with the waffle. Okay, okay. And then I'm just gonna day one said no grits. Oh my goodness, you know what? Day one, when I go to the store and I go grocery shopping, I'm gonna get some grits. I have not had grits in like a couple of weeks, but I have been craving grits. So for our Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast, we are most likely gonna have grits. Because I have been craving grits and I have been wanting grits. So you have read my mind. And then Rooted said, looks good. I love grits. Yes, I haven't had grits in a while. And I was starting to feel like I make them too much on here. But now that I don't have grits, I'm like, I've been missing them. But I agree with you. We need some grits. I need some grits. Okay, what do you guys like to put in your grits? I didn't know people did this, but apparently some people put sugar on their grits. Do you guys put sugar in your grits? Hey, Liliana, what's going on? What's going on? So there we got our New Year's Eve waffle right here. We're working on the rest of the breakfast. But what do y'all put in your grits? Ooh, Rudy said love sugar butter grits. Rudy, I did not expect you to say sugar. I actually have never had sugar in my grits, and I did not know people even did that until I asked a question on Facebook. And one thing I would say was this: it was a very heated discussion about sugar in grits. It was very, very heated. Day one walk said butter. and cheese on them grits. But yes, it was a very heated debate on Facebook about the whole grit situation and whether you put sugar in it. I've never had grits with sugar before. So that would be a new one for me. Oh my goodness. And Rudy said, love jelly in my grits. Someone even said that they put raisins in their grits. I was like, raisins? What? That's a lot. Raisins, like that's a lot. I don't know about that one. I don't know about no raisins, y'all. That's a lot for me. But yeah, I didn't even know people were putting sugar in their grits. I never had it that way. We always put butter, cheese, and sugar. I mean, not sugar. Butter, cheese, and salt. And I'll put a little bit of hot sauce in my grits as well. Yeah, I did not know people were doing that. And I'm gonna get 2 waffles just so it can look prettier. Yeah, I did not know people were doing that. That's news to me. When I'm done with my waffle maker, I like to unplug it completely just so that I don't have any accidents. And my eggs are over here cooking. I'm going to be done in a little bit. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. I've never heard that before, Liliana. You have to show me that on your channel. I never heard that before. She said, leave the eggshell in the pan, chef, so the egg won't pop up at you. I have never heard that before, Liliana. You're going to have to show me that on your channel. You're the first person in my whole life who ever said that. I've never heard that before. But you know what? That's what I love about food, and that's what I was mentioning in the beginning, is that there's so much to learn about food. Because that's a new one for me. Okay, now I'm just going to very carefully, this is the nerve-wracking part when you have eggs. It's trying to get them onto the plate without breaking them. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to put this back and put my eggs on the plate. But that's a new one, Liliana. But you know what? If you're on YouTube, check out Liliana's page. She has been cooking for years. And I could tell by the way her food looks. But she's been cooking for a long time. And she got all the tips and the tricks. And she was taught by, I think you said it was your... Was it your mom? Your mom taught you a lot about cooking, you said? Okay. One of the eggs flipped over. I didn't do it right. It's okay, though. Let me show y'all what we got here. And I'm really upset about this, but I know if I try to, like, flip it back, the yolk is going to bust. So I'm not even going to waste my time. But I'm about to show y'all the whole breakfast. Hold on, food gang. Hold on, food gang. Oh, okay. Liliana said, nope, self-taught. She said, don't disrespect me like that. You giving other people my props? I was watching your live stream one day, and you were talking about one of the tips that your grandmother taught you. I think it was grandmother or mom or somebody that taught you a tip, and that's why I said that. But here we go, y'all. New Year's Eve breakfast. We got our waffle here with our festive New Year's sprinkles. And then we have our egg and our turkey sausage. And I also made a glaze for the waffles. And then we got our sprinkles here. They're so cute, aren't they? Okay, y'all, let me ask you this. Okay, Liliana confirmed. She said, yes, my grandma. Yes, I remember I was watching her YouTube channel one day, and she was talking about one of the tips that she had learned from her grandma. But here we go, y'all. New Year's Eve breakfast. We have our waffle right here with the icing or the glaze that we made with sprinkles, and then we got turkey sausage and eggs sunny side up. When I was putting them in the pan or putting them on the plate, one of the eggs turned over. But it is still gonna taste the same. And Liliana, y'all make sure y'all check out her YouTube channel, also known as Familia. She says, bon appetit, enjoy your breakfast. Talk more later, chef. Bye, foodie gang. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. We know that you are super busy. And when I see other content creators in my chat, I'm always very appreciative because I know we're so busy, especially as content creators. We're just very busy. Let me drink some water, y'all. I don't know what it is about cooking, but it make you thirsty. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, there we have it. New Year's Eve breakfast. We got our waffle. We got our turkey sausage and egg. I am going to make some room on the table for us, and we are going to sit down. And I'm going to do a live taste test for you guys, and we're going to hang out, and we're going to talk, and I'm going to tell you guys about the plan for later on today. So, okay, y'all. Let me get it situated. Okay. There is the egg and the sausage. Y'all. Woo! Okay, here we go. Your girl over here sweating. I'm over here sweating, cooking this good food. Let me sit y'all down here. Get y'all situated. Can y'all see everything? Okay, there we go. Let me grab some water and I'll be right back for the game. Let me get it situated. Okay, here we go. We got New Year's Eve breakfast, and I got my water right here. What are you guys eating for today? Are you guys cooking for New Year's? All right. So, we got some goodies here. We got that. Hold on, y'all. I got this new placemat the other day, and it kind of be moving a little bit. Ooh, okay. When I eat, I like to start with the savory first. So we are going to start with the egg and the turkey sausage. And y'all have seen me eat eggs a lot before, and I'm going to let y'all know, I like eggs. You know why I like eggs? Because they're so versatile, and there's so much that you can do with eggs. So many different dishes, foods that you can make with eggs. This is the best part. When you crack the egg, when you crack the yolk and you get some of that runny egg yolk, and then you can dip your sausage into it, it's so good. When I was younger, we only ate scrambled eggs. And that's what we were used to with scrambled eggs. But as I got older, I gave eggs with the runny yolk a chance. And I actually really liked it. But when I was younger, I would not eat my eggs like this. How do you guys like your eggs, Foodie Gang? How do you like your eggs? Ooh, this one about to slide off. Let me be careful. Okay, so what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to place my eggs on the plate first before I put the sausage on there. And then that way, my eggs will go on there perfectly fine. So, that's another thing about about cooking. There's always so much to learn. So we got a New Year's Eve breakfast right here. We made our waffle. We got our waffle with the glaze. And then it also has like really festive sprinkles on there. So, and it smells delicious. You can smell like the glaze. It kind of smells like a donut shop. You know when you walk into the donut shop and they have like glazed donuts? It smells like that. You're getting that vanilla on there. It just smells so wonderful. So, shout out to 2025. You know your girl had to slide up in here and make breakfast one more time before the end of this year. So later on, what I was going to say is that later on, I'm going to show you guys another budget-friendly meal. And that's another thing. We cannot get out this year without talking about the budget. Because food inflation is real. I'm going to show you guys a budget-friendly meal. One of you guys actually sent me this recipe in this video, and so we're going to make it. We're going to see how it tastes. And it's another budget-friendly meal that's a meal that will not break the bank. I believe this meal will be under $20. So, but shout out to the foodie gang. I love when you guys send me recipes for me to try. I love it. And you know what? When I see a great idea is a great idea. It don't matter who it comes from. So, we're going to try it today. I got a cast iron skillet the other day. And y'all, we are about to be coming out with a lot of... I'm about to be coming out with a lot of skillet recipes. And we're going to break this pan in. We're going to break this cast iron skillet in. And I just love when I get new kitchen gadgets. I just love it. I be having so much fun in the kitchen. But I love when I get new kitchen gadgets because it's like, you know, there's so many more recipes that we can try now because of the cast iron skillet. I saw this one recipe, y'all, for cast iron skillet pizza. And I said, oh my goodness, see, my phone know I just got a new cast iron skillet. So now they like showing me all these cast iron skillet recipes. But I definitely want to try that. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I think I'm going to get another fork to try the waffle. Okay, y'all. This turkey sausage is so good with this egg. Oh my goodness. Shout out to 2024. And shout out to Breakfast. Join the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. We finna be cooking all of 2025. So. So, I tried the turkey and egg for you guys. It is delicious. When you take that turkey sausage and you dip it in the egg yolk, it's just so good. But now we're going to give our waffle a try. And see what it's heading for. But, I'm going to get a whole new set of silverware. So, I'll be right back. Okay. We finna get down to the business and we finna try this waffle out. When I sit down, I gotta be careful because I'm gonna make sure I don't get the wire of my ring of lights. And it's all going down if the ring light falls. The lighting going down, everything. Okay, so we got our waffle here. Let me just show it to y'all. So we're gonna try our waffle, see what it's hitting for, see what it's hitting for. And we put that glaze on there. We got our New Year's Eve or New Year's sprinkles on there. Mmm. Mmm. This is so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mmm. Wow. It almost tastes like a cake because of that glaze on there. But hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support the channel. Shout out to the 15 rubies. Thank y'all so much for always supporting Chef Big Bang. Hitting the like button, joining the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This is delicious. Wow. Okay. The recipes are already in the video description. However, I do not have the recipe for the glaze up. I will put that up shortly. Woo, y'all so good. If you make any of my recipes, join my group on Facebook, Foodie Gang fan page. Share your food with us. We got to get in there one last time before the year is over with, and we had to cook. We are going to be making a budget-friendly skillet meal for lunch. I think that's what it's called. Y'all, I'll be having so many videos. I was looking at my videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I'll be cooking every day of the year. But we're having a budget-friendly skillet meal for lunch. I'm going to be going live in a couple of hours and sharing that recipe with you guys. So, turn on your notifications so that when I do go live, you get notified. And our Chipo said, those waffles look amazing. El Chipo, you and your daughter would love these waffles. And I made Ava some. I'm glad I did because after I eat this, I need to like sit for a minute, clean up the kitchen, and hang out. But yes, El Chipo, I'm going live in a couple of hours, and I have a skillet meal. And we talked about the cast iron skillet. El Chipo not feeling it, but I have another lunch recipe I'm gonna show you. And Grace said, "Hey Grace, how are you doing?" Grace said, "Them waffles look mighty tasty." And Grace said, "Enjoy." Okay, so I made waffles and then we made a glaze. And then I have these like silver and gold sprinkles and white sprinkles that I put on top. So you can't get more festive than this for New Year's. Look at this. Aren't they so cute? And so, yes, I made an icing as well. So that's why you guys don't see syrup. There is an icing on here. Or glaze. Okay, icing, glaze, and frosting are all different apparently. But there's a glaze on here. Kind of like when you go to a donut shop and they put the glaze over the glazed donuts. It tastes like that. Ooh, okay. El Chipo says she coming out with the beans. She said, I'm about to soak some red beans. And Grace said, great baby girl here at work. Happy New Year to you and your baby girl. See ya. Thank you so much, Grace, for sliding on by. And you guys have a happy New Year. Enjoy your life. Don't be so hard on yourself. I feel like we're really hard on ourselves as people. Very hard on ourselves. Let me try to adjust this without knocking y'all over. I be trying not to make sure y'all don't fall through the game, but sometimes y'all be falling. But I try to make sure. I try to look out for my people. El Chipo, you bring up a good point. I need to make some beans. Okay, so um, we are going to be having dinner for New Year's once again, but we had so much fun at Christmas. We wanted to do another dinner. I'm still working on the menu for New Year's, which is crazy because it's tomorrow. But okay, I had a plan set up, and then I saw something online that makes me want to completely ditch my plans of what I was going to cook. This was the original plan. I was going to do baked salmon and then lemon pepper chicken wings. And I was going to do an au gratin and I believe some corn and green beans. Right? That was the original plan. And then my sister was going to she was gonna make rice, and then there was something else. Oh, she was gonna make pork ribs in the air fryer. So that was the original plan for New Year's, right? Then I was looking online. Minding my business. Right? And I can't remember if I saw this in my group, on TikTok, on Instagram, but I seen somebody make an oxtail boil with oxtails, shrimp, potatoes, corn, and I'm like, I want to make that for New Year's. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to get all the ingredients, but I really want to make that oxtail boil. So we will see y'all. I'm going to be cooking tomorrow, and I am going live tomorrow on New Year, so stay tuned. And y'all can see what I decide upon, what we're going to make. And I already thought about how I was going to prep it, how I was going to cook it, how I was... Like, it's real when you think about how you're going to prep, eat, and cook something. But I've been thinking about this oxtail boil ever since I saw it. And it is just stuck on my mind. But I'm going to be cooking dinner tomorrow. We're going to have something good. This is so good. Ava is gonna love these waffles. She gonna love these. She gonna like, ooh, we got sprinkles. Ooh, we got a glaze. She gonna love these. And like, even went to sleep late, but if it was a normal day, my baby wakes up early. She'll be up at like 8 in the morning because she used to go to school, and you know I keep her on a schedule, but I kind of just been letting her sleep in and do her thing. But she would be up and sitting on the couch, or she would be up and in her room. She normally would be up by now. But bless her heart, Ava would be so tired. Oh my goodness, is that you, Blaze? On December 31st? And Blaze said, Lord, that looks good. Can a brother borrow a waffle? Blaze, you didn't even gotta borrow. I'm gonna give you the waffle. I'm gonna give you the waffle. Okay, so Blaze, we're having New Year's Eve breakfast, and I kind of been eating this, but I had an egg and turkey sausage here, and then I got my waffle right here. And Blaze said the one and only. Blaze said January 1st, he out of here. So we gonna be looking. And you know what, Blaze? If you cheat on your rule and you only come out on 7 goodies, we are not gonna be mad. We are not gonna be mad. But yes, y'all, we're having breakfast here. We got the waffle, and then we got, this is my favorite right here. We got the egg and the turkey sausage. This was my favorite. But shout out to you, Blaze, and shout out to everyone in the building. I hope that you guys have a great 2025. Stay positive and don't be hard on yourselves. You know, there's everyone has something in their life that they would change or adjust. Nobody is 100% perfect. And we just need to keep that in mind, like that we're human. And nobody is perfect. Blaze is laughing at me, but I'm serious. Blaze, once you leave YouTube, it's gonna be tough out here because Blaze, they need you. They need help. And they don't even want to admit that they need help. And day one walk said, have a safe, healthy new year. Yes, you guys, health is very important. You know, definitely go to the doctor. Do your checks. Get your blood checked like once a year. And just make sure everything is okay. Because, there was a time in my life where I thought I was okay. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. When I went to the doctor, they said, no, you ain't good. You need emergency surgery. So, even if you're feeling perfectly fine, go to the doctor, get your checks, and you know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. But go to the doctor. Some of y'all haven't been to the doctor in years. That's crazy. Oh, El Cheapo, thank you. She said, I'm loving the makeup. Okay, y'all, you know I don't wear a lot of makeup. Let me show y'all. Let me get a little closer. My daughter, so I went and got her a lot of glitter for when she does her competitions. And she's always like, Mommy, when are you going to wear the glitter with me? So when she wakes up, she's going to see my glitter and she can be like, can I do glitter too? So I just have like, you know, my eyeliner mask. I put my, okay, so they're magnetic lashes. You put the eyeliner on and the lashes stick to it. So I have my magnetic lashes on, my magnetic eyeliner, and then I have some glitter on. But she always asks me, like, when are you going to wear glitter? Because y'all know I don't use too much makeup. I don't got time and none of that. I don't even care. And she was saying, I'm avoiding the doctor for the past few months. They gonna try to put me on blood pressure meds. I'm trying to lose this weight. Okay, El Cheapo, I hear you. I hear you, but if you are not feeling okay, and if you feel like your heart is racing or you're not feeling okay, go to the doctor. They are here to help people. But still, with that, even be mindful because they do be trying to put people on meds, in my opinion, and also allegedly. And Blaze said, I'm absolutely positive that everybody will be just fine. As far as YouTube goes, there's still some people on here. Yes, there is. I'm one of those people. El Chiba, one of them people. No captivity with freeze is one of them people. but but El Chipo, yeah, if you're not feeling fine and you start feeling funny, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Um, Blaze said, El Chipo, if you don't take yourself to the doctor, and El Chipo said, I'm gonna make an appointment for a physical Blaze, and I need to make my appointments because like when it turns a whole new year and you haven't been in since 2024, they be kind of like shaming you. But yes, I make sure I get my physicals. I have them check my blood pressure. I'm not my blood. I'm thinking of that because people said that, but not just my blood pressure, but like do a full workup of like my what do you call it, blood labs, and then I'll go to the eye doctor as well. Um, just to make sure everything's okay and nothing's like, because like one thing I'll say is this: is if something is going on with your body, you want to be aware. You want to be aware of what's going on. You don't want to be the last person to find out. Blaze says, see, you just named three of my favorite people on here. And Shiba said, that's what I really need to do, go to the eye doctor. And I did not know this, but they said that after 5 year, after your kid's 5 years old, they're supposed to go to the eye doctor every year or once a year. Because yes, they do eye checks in school, but they're not as thorough as the eye doctor. So I need to make myself an appointment, and I need to make Ava an appointment as well. And our people say, I need new glasses. Yeah, Chiba, we're going to need you to take care of yourself for the babies. Yeah, Chiba, we need you to take care of yourself. You're a leader in this community. As people say, yes, Taylor need to go because I think she need glasses. Yes, and then, well, I did not know this, but I asked my eye doctor, and she was saying, bring your kids in here after the age of 5 once every year because the checks that they do at school are really good, but it's not the same as going to the actual eye doctor and getting like a thorough check. So, do you guys know? Okay, so I have like a spot on my eye. I think it's like my left eye. One of my eyes, it has like a spot on it. So when I asked the eye doctor, I said, well, what is this? And they told me I have a freckle on my eye. I was like, that's weird. But yeah, it was a freckle on my eye that I was apparently born with. And so, if you saw me in real life, you'd be like, what's on your eye? But it's a freckle on my eye. And y'all, when I say they have so many, like, illnesses, diseases, and things that you can be born with that are just so insane. It's so crazy. And as she would say, yes, she was struggling at her physical when she got to the second or third line. Yes, take her to the eye doctor, make the appointment. What my mom used to do is she would set all our appointments up in the same day. But yes, I'm gonna make Ava an appointment with the eye doctor. Um, Even though they said her hearing is good, and then that's another thing. With the hearing thing as well, is very very important. So what happened to Ava is that she kept getting ear infections. Look, I'd rather be hungry than angry. And some of these channels will have you leaving angry and pissed off. You mad as hell. um, what I would say is that when I first made 907 Goodies, a lot of these channels would kind of make me mad with how they would talk. And I just noticed that when I would walk away from their channel, I'd be mad. I'd be angry. And I was like, I gotta let this go. I can't be getting this angry about what somebody said or what somebody does, because they're gonna think what they want to think. And there's nothing I can do about that but be myself and work on what I'm doing and mind my own business. So now when I be watching some of these channels, I be laughing. Don't let anybody get you that mad. Don't let nobody take you about your element. And at the end of the day, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. People are gonna think what they want and how they think, and there's nothing that we can do about it. It is not our responsibility or our job to go around the world trying to change people's opinion. That's not our job. That's not our role. People gonna think what they want to think, and sometimes it don't make sense. But there's nothing we can do about that. Some people just ain't got no sense. you know. These waffles are so good. Mm-mm. But shout out to the foodie gang. This is New Year's Eve breakfast. I had to come back and cook one last meal, one last breakfast before this year's over. Um, Blaze says some. That's being nice about it. Yeah. Blaze know what I'm talking about, because Blaze be out here on these YouTube streets trying to support everybody, but some people don't even deserve support. Like, nope. We just need to let you go on your little own island and sink. um, but yes, when I first got on YouTube, and I've been watching YouTube for years, but I was not watching the type of content that everybody else was watching. I never even knew about panel shows. I didn't know about Kevin Samuels and all. I didn't know about all this stuff. So it's kind of new to me. And so, having it all come at me at once was like, well, this is a lot, and it would make me super mad. And I said, you know what? I'm finna just mind my own business and cook my little bitty food. Whoever watch, and that's it. And one thing I would say is that it's all about positivity, love, and food over here. We're not. There's enough people arguing already. We don't need to add to it. El Chivo said, I'm about to make some Eggos. You know what? My nephew loves those. I have not had what's it called? Eggo in my Lego? Eggo waffles in a minute. And Jinx said it looks like it came out deliciously. Yes, it sure did. And I got my egg over here, my sausage, but I've been eating it, and I done devoured the egg. I got one sausage left, and now people, Blaze said the blueberry ones. And people said, nah, we get the regular buttermilk. Yep. Mm-mm-mm. When I was growing up, we always had those in the freezer. But people, I'm gonna tell you this: get you a waffle maker, girl. Get you a waffle maker. And the waffles that you get in a waffle maker be like fluffy. They just be so good. Ooh. Okay, we got Jinx with the correction. He said, nah, you need the strawberry waffles. The Lego my egos. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Ooh, and then El Chipo said I got some Hillshire sausage for my red beans. El Chipo, you making me want red beans and rice now. I am just. It's like, you know how you have something that you want to eat, and then you hear somebody else's food, and you're like, dang, that sounds better than what I'm doing. That sounds better than what I'm talking about doing for New Year's. With some red beans and rice. And I don't think I've ever had the strawberry waffles before. I've had the blueberry, but I have not had the strawberry. Ooh, but y'all know what sounds so good? French toast. My family, and Elsie said my family was like, why not black eyed peas? I was like, I don't want that. I want what I want. In fact, when you get a craving, you're like, I don't care about nothing else. Don't talk to me about anything else. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have had black eyed peas, but I don't think I've ever made them. My mom did not like black eyed peas like that. I don't think I've ever made black eyed peas myself. And then Blaze said the strawberry ones are good too, though. And Jinx said, have you had the chocolate chip ones at least? I have not had the chocolate chip Eggos, but I made chocolate chip waffles myself. Ooh, El Chipo, send me some. El Chipo, are you going to go live and finish this up? And what's going on, Ish? If y'all are on YouTube, check out Ish's channel, especially if you love dogs. Check out El Chipo's channel as well. Very creative what Ish is doing over there. She does a silent doggy sleepover, which I have never heard of before. But they have a lot of YouTube channels out here. And so, yeah, she does a doggy sleepover and she puts them in like little outfits. She's just very, very creative. She does a lot of dancing, a lot of happy content, which y'all need because y'all are nasty out here. And shout out to Eve for sending the gift. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. But yes, she has like a positive channel. I know. And Blaze, look at that. Positivity. And he used to be over there dancing. She got her husband. She said, go on with that drama. And shout out to each for coming through with another gift. Okay, and when I see these gifts on YouTube, they didn't used to do gifts, but they do gifts now. and they do a lot of it on TikTok. Have you guys heard of NPC? Put a one in the chat if you heard of NPC, and if you've ever seen it before. Let me know. Have y'all heard the NPC? They going wild with it over there on TikTok. Blaze said dancing is one of the greatest joys in life, straight up. Yes, it is. And she even had a dancing reel where it was her mom and her daughter. So it was literally 3 generations dancing. It was so great. Okay, so Sheba said no. I'm surprised that you haven't heard of it. Jinx said yes. Okay, so what NPC is? It's like they're like characters, but in real life. It's hard to explain. But when you send a gift, right? They have a set dance or saying that they would do. And yes, Jinx said like bots. Okay. TikTok, there's literally a hood NPC. I've seen the Spider-Man one. And there's this girl with really long nails who does it. She's like a Barbie. Type in NPC on TikTok and a lot of stuff is going to come up. But when I see the gifts, I always think about that. So okay, so like say for instance, if you send a heart, they'd be like, "Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart." And I don't know why it's so addictive, and I be sending them gifts too. And Jinx know what I'm talking about. He saw the Spider-Man NPC. And we got Ish with the 199. That is gonna make her the sponsor of the show. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a happy new year. Tell your husband, mother, and daughter I said happy new year and enjoy it. And thank you so much for the positivity. I know when I see Ish, she makes a lot of reels too, a lot of different content. When I see her on my page or like on my little YouTube timeline, I always click on her videos because I know that like I'm gonna feel a little bit of happiness, and happiness is contagious. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching people that are happy and are smiling, it's gonna make you smile too. She said, "Thanks, Chef. You're bomb." Thank you so much, Ish. But and another thing, Ish is 40 years old, but she out here dancing more than Chef Big Bang. I be like, I need to get in shape. Okay, I'm trying to be like Ish. But shout out to Ish for being the sponsor of the show with the 199, and also always supporting, being a member. Ooh, Ish is 48. What? Wow, you looking good out here, girl. I did not know that. I thought you were just 40 because some of your videos say when you're over 40, but I guess, wow, she putting us to shame. And Blaze said 48 is very young, older, but definitely not old at all. And you know what? I feel like this. Move it or lose it, you gotta move around. She be doing it. She be dancing. She had this one video where she was making she was in Walmart and she was picking out the ingredients for chicken Alfredo. And she was dancing and smiling, girl. That girl, she happy. Wow, Ish, you're looking great. I didn't even know you was 48, girl. I was gonna give you 40. But when you're on TikTok, type in NPC. There's a San Andreas NPC, and then there's a hood NPC, and he was like, "Stop calling me Unc." Y'all, NPC is so funny, and I feel like it's gonna come over here to YouTube, but I thought of that because when y'all are sending me gifts, I'm like, should I be doing something? But yeah, I'm like, these people must really need money. Can you imagine doing that for hours? Crazy. Craziness. But if you're on TikTok, follow Chef Big Bang. I don't know what's gonna be the future of TikTok. But now that I am on TikTok, I don't want them to cancel it because I like it. It's very funny. And I actually just made my TikTok probably about a year ago, maybe less than that. I was totally against TikTok, but I like it now, so hopefully they don't cancel it. And I meet a lot of great people, great creators on TikTok. I'll go into the live. I'll go into the lives. They always greet me. They're so nice to me on TikTok. Y'all don't get rid of TikTok now. And they were like, TikTok spying on us. Who ain't spying on us? This is all allegedly, in my opinion. I did not see them actually spying, but I just feel like they're spying low key. But that's all allegedly. Okay. So we're gonna be coming back in a couple of hours, and I'm gonna be showing you guys a budget-friendly skillet meal for lunch. This meal is under $20. One of you guys sent me the recipe, or not? It was like a video and then the recipe. So we are gonna try it out, and we're gonna see how it goes. Um, Chiba said, I haven't really networked yet, but I like it. Are you talking about TikTok? But El Tipo, type in NPC and let me know because I feel like you would. I feel like you and your daughter would do something like this. And Jinx said, no, it's not. What are you referring to? What are you referring to? But y'all, that NPC stuff is so funny, very addictive, and hard to not watch. It's very repetitive. But I'm like, why am I still watching this? um, but yes, y'all, we're gonna be going live here in a couple of hours. I'm gonna charge up my phone, clean up the kitchen, um, and we will be back here in a little bit. I'm gonna be making a skillet meal for y'all for lunch, budget friendly. Um, Jinx said, laugh my A off talking about we know they watching. You know they have fake birds. Look, criminals. I think y'all need to just move to a different business. It's not worth it. They know everything that's going on. Okay, don't think you're getting away with nothing because you're not. um, But yeah, you guys, it's been a great live New Year's Eve breakfast, our last breakfast of 2024. I am really excited for 2025 and the food that we're going to cook, the conversations that we're going to have. And I'm excited to see how this platform is going to continue to grow. And El Chiba said, I typed it in. What is it? I think Jinx had the best definition. It's like robots. It's like bots. And then Isha, have a great day. Chef salute. And happy New Year's Eve. Have a great day. Yes, and El Chipo, it is pretty much like robots saying the same thing over and over so that they can earn income. And it is low key kind of smart. Yes, Ish. She said, we all will make great choices 2025. Very good point. Our past choices are our past choices, our future choices are our future choices. We have the ability to choose how we want our life to go. And that all starts with making the right choices. But I'll see y'all in a little bit, Foodie Gang. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hit the like button. Shout out to Ease for being the sponsor of the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watch me make breakfast. And to do our little chit chat as well. And to really bring in this new year the right way. We're going to be back in a couple of hours for another budget friendly meal that I'm gonna be making the cast iron skillet. So y'all tune in, make sure you have those notifications set. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Join my group on Facebook, and I'll see you guys in the next one after this live stream down below. And tell me Happy New Year's Eve or Happy New Year's. I will see you guys in the next one. I am your host. And this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. See y'all next one. Foodie gang gang gang.